Payday 3 is in development. It's been confirmed, and this time it's not on some shitty race car engine that looks like dog shit. Now look, I've played Payday for 400 hours, Payday 2 anyway, and personally I think it is one of the best FPS games simply because it's just unique. Like, everyone loves FPSs, but when you combine it with robbing banks and shooting cops, no game comes close at all. The closest you're gonna get to heisting and robbing banks in gaming is GTA like RP. Payday provides an experience that isn't like another game. And now that we have a third Payday game coming out, I think it's safe to say that this could be a dream game. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? I'm Treyllo. Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Recently, we've been getting a ton of subscribers and views on the channel. I appreciate everybody who's new here. Welcome to the channel. We're about to hit 5K subs. Guys, I would have never thought in all my years I'd hit 5K subs, but in a couple days here we're set to hit 5K, so I appreciate everybody. But anyway, let's talk about some Payday. So I've clocked a smooth 400 hours into Payday 2. That's pretty light work, you know. I've got most of the heists completed. I have a lot of the cool masks and shit. I think Payday is a game for everyone. You know, if you want to go rob a jewelry store, you can do that. If you want to rob a bank, you can do that. If you want to rob a casino, you can do that. I think we're probably going to see Payday in 2023, maybe 2022 late, but probably 2023, which means it'll be about 10 years between the two game sequels, and that's ridiculous. Payday 3 has been confirmed to be developed on the Unreal Engine, thank God, because to be honest, if they tried to run it on the race car engine again, no one would play it. So think about this for a minute. A new FPS heisting game that's a sequel to the best FPS heisting game ever made. Better graphics, better heists, better movement systems, better gameplay, better engine. Not to mention Payday 2 still has 50,000 people playing it each day. The game's not even close to dead 7 years after release, and that player base probably isn't going anywhere over the next couple of years either. But Payday 3 is a game that should have come out a long time ago. The only reason Payday 3 didn't come out earlier is because well, Overkill decided to drop the shittiest game of all time, and that's called Overkill's The Walking Dead. We're not even going to talk about that game because all the money went into the cinematics instead of the actual gameplay experience, and you see where that got them. If you want to try to buy the game, too bad. It's not even on the store anymore because it failed. Shit was dog shit. And I was nervous. Because that game failed, I wasn't sure if they were going to have the money to even pump out Payday 3. Overkill Studios was down bad. They were poor. They put all their money into one game, only for it to not even release on half the platforms it was planning to come out on. Overkill's The Walking Dead can be a whole separate video on how tragic and how catastrophically terrible that game did. It's honestly not even close to anything I've seen before. And because of that, I was pretty confident that Overkill was going to go under and that they were never going to find the money and the funding to make Payday 3. Even knowing that if they did release it and made it well, it would be such a popular game. It would make so much money, and that's, I'm pretty sure, the reason they still got it going anyway. But now Overkill is past that financial struggle. They announced last March that they are still in development of the game in the Unreal Engine. Our characters are probably going to be coming back, Dallas, the whole crew after Bane died. They will likely now have everything they need to put out a perfect, well-developed game by 2023. But that's not all I want to talk about in this video. I want to talk about how Payday 3 can improve and the things that they should do to truly make the game a next generation experience. I think Payday 3 should really focus on you being the heister. Now that there's no Bane, I think that this next game should really be about the pre-planning phase more than anything. I think constructing and pre-planning the heists with your friends should be a main goal for Payday 3's development. Instead of, oh, this is definitely the way we're going to do it, and you know, you can put pre-planning options here and there sometimes to help you. You should literally be able to create your plan from start to finish on how you're going to do it. And the game should work around your planning. It shouldn't be, you know, like, this is the way it's going to happen every time. Now, of course, some heists can be like that. They have to do with the story and they have to go a certain way. But heists like, you know, small ones like a jewelry store or a bank, missions should go how you plan on it going from the start without any scripting or anything in that. You know, it's happening live. Not only that, but that gives a ton of more replayability to all of the missions. If you can create your own heists within the missions, that adds so much replayability to Payday. Even if you've already robbed this bank 6 times, you've done it in a different way every time, and a different thing happened every time, so you're not getting bored. Payday definitely had replayability with the different difficulties and the different situations that you can encounter, but at the end of the day, you would get a little bit bored until you were waiting for a new DLC to drop. I mean, that was the next thing that kept you actively playing the game. Payday also needs a revamped stealth system. Like, this is one of the things that I've wanted ever since the first Payday game. In Payday 2, it's really simple. Don't get caught by the camera. If you get detected, you only have 4 pagers, you kind of crouch. There needs to be more options, I think. Of course, you don't want to give the player too many options to the point where it's easy. You want to keep like the pager system and stuff, but I would like to see like dragging bodies. I would like to see silent takedowns, maybe even throwing things as decoys to attract the AI, which brings me to my second part. the AI. The AI in Payday 2 is, well, it's on the spectrum is all I'll say. Personally, it's pretty funny half the time. It's funny, but it's also complete dog shit. Half the time the guy isn't even looking at you and he still detects you. The walking animations are awkward and stiff. But you guys understand how hype Payday 3 could be. Probably going to be seeing more characters and more weapons and more options to do things. Payday 3 has unlimited potential because there's no game like this, like I said. Overkill is so lucky that they found a niche game right here that no one else has even gotten close to. I don't know why people don't make more heisting games, but it's an open market. Boys, I think we could be getting a little bit too hyped about this. More than almost any game, Payday 3 is always on my mind when it comes to games I'm looking forward to, and I hope it's yours too. Hope we get some more news from Overkill about what's going on with Payday soon. I want to see some more content from them because I cannot wait for this game, bro. I hope it comes out sooner than later, but I also hope it isn't rushed, and I hope you guys are excited for it too, because this game is co-op and it's fun as shit. You can play with friends, heist banks and shit. If you haven't even heard of Payday, what are you doing on this video, number one? And number two, go buy it now. I'll buy it for you. Without further ado, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Tell me what you're hyped about for Payday 3, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.